Watch the ride.
Hey everybody, this is a little bit of an everything video because I've got a few things to do, including open some mail, which I've left inside. Give me a minute. About to beat the meat, about to beat the meat, about to beat the meat. Sorry, I've got it stuck in my goddamn head. Right, I have this that's arrived, and I have no idea what it is, but I also had something arrive from wish.com only the other day, and basically it sat there for ages, and I was like, I haven't done a garage video, I don't know where I'm going to open this, and then I opened it just to, you know, satisfy my curiosity. So this is that. Okay, my curiosity has peaked, and I am not doing a garage video, so I want to find out what's in here. It's in wish.com, that's all I know. You don't even know about this, do you?
Nope.
I got sent this, it's from Wish. I hate to think what it is.
What is that?
The hell? It's a wire saw. They wound this before putting the handles on, and the handles don't fit. Oh, they kind of just about do it. So you know, you put your foot on the back of someone's like shoulders, and you put it around their neck, and then you can chop their head.
Jesus Christ!
Whoever sent me this, thanks. I don't know exactly what I'm going to use it for, but I bet I will do one day. Let's just hope it doesn't lead me to being in prison.
Oh my god!
Yes, so it's a wish.com CIA garrot, aka wire saw. It kind of works. We tried it on a branch. It kind of works, but it gets stuck. And I think the amount of force it would require to unstick it will probably break it. Actually, hold on a second. No, there's two other things I want to talk about, because it's just reminded me, because these are here. First thing is a clock that I've just finished. Now this has been inspired by a lizard's eye. I don't know if you can see it, but... So it's that paint technique that I do, and I've tried a new technique on the back, and the idea is that it kind of looks like a lizard's eye. That is available on my Etsy store now, as are most of the clocks that you saw in that little short video. And that's one of the things I want to quickly talk about. Don't worry, I will get to this parcel. Those little advertising videos that I do of the clocks, you know, sort of a couple of minutes long, that just shows the clocks that I've just finished making are on the store. I appreciate that not everyone wants to watch those, but it's doing the metalworks that means that I can really exist on YouTube. Yes, Patron is helping these days, but it's not a huge amount. It's the equivalent of like $1.50 a month. So my request is this: if you see those videos, please go to them and just give it a like. I don't care if you open it, like it and close it. If you're like, I haven't got the money, I'm not going to buy one of these clocks, so I don't want to have a look. If you could help me by getting that seen by more people, because those videos are getting like 600 views at most. And if my little business is to grow, it needs to be seen by more people. And that's something I'm going to talk about in a different video, because I need to speak to some of you guys, maybe, possibly, who've done web work, as in websites. So that was one of the things, just to say, I understand if you don't want to buy a clock from me or anything like that, but if you could just leave a little like on something, or even share one of the posts when I when I post a picture of one of the clocks, even if you're not going to buy it, if you share that, that might then get seen by the person who might. And the reason these are here is these are lovely Brembo discs, and this reminds me, well, this one's actually quite difficult to turn into a clock, but I'm going to try and possibly use these as mirrors, but that's something I'm going to have to look into. But it reminds me, it's why I left them here. People ask me very regularly, what do you need for the metalwork, scrap metal wise? I have quite a lot of sprockets, but the thing that I need the most is nice wavy discs. If you have a wavy disc or a nice looking disc of some sort, something with a nice pattern on it, when you go to change your discs, or if you've just got them lying around, I have a PO box. If you wouldn't mind sending those to me, that would be awesome. Because people ask me about what I need for the metalworks. Right now, #1 priority is like wavy discs, wavy discs. And thankfully they're not too heavy, so you know, it's a couple of quid to send them. Right, I'll get on with this, because I've probably got more to talk about, but you're probably like, I just want to see what's in the packaging. So kind of, so do I. What? Oh, I've just remembered, someone said they were going to send me this. This deoxy, it's like a rust removing bath, and you make it with this powder. I don't know if that's going to be like some form of phosphoric acid or something. What does it make? I don't know, but I won't mention your name, because they said don't mention their name, but thank you very much. It'll be very, very interesting to see what this is like, because it will save me quite a bit of time with some very intricate jobs just to get that rust off. I'm losing my voice. Sorry, hang on a minute. Can you see this? Is it just me, or does... Okay, you can't see the pencil, but it looks like a camel. And what's it saying? Buy a clock. Wow, the wise camel has spoken. Right, shut up. Also, as an update on the my nuts situation. If you remember, I dropped my nuts off in a bush for someone, and Wolfie came and grabbed them. He took very good care of them. Phil 480 tried to get there first, but he just missed them. Wolfie pipped him to the post. But as it turns out, when Wolfie dropped my nuts, Phil 480 was right behind to go and pick them up straight away. And he then moved them on, and they have been picked up since then. So my nuts are currently on their way, I believe, to the London area. My nuts can go far and wide. So... So if you'd like to keep up with the journey of my nuts, feel free to do that by going to the playlist on my channel called The Spicy Hunt. Anything else? The Lexmoto Venom, the review. People have said, when's the review coming? When's the review coming? Obviously the point of having the bike for a while is to give a long-term review, is to have it and use it for a while. I've only had it a couple of weeks at this point. I'm probably going to use it for another week, maybe 2, and then I'll do the review. It's important to spend that time testing it to be able to give the review of, like, you know, a longer-term review, a living with type review. I think that's it. Where I've been doing loads of work on the clocks and doing videos in between and really rushing around like a blue-ass fly to get everything done, I've kind of lost track of where things are. So I wanted to do one of these little, like, get up to date, everything. This is just everything that's up to date in one video. These are all the things I need to mention. Move on. So yeah, I've got plenty of clocks in stock. They're all very nice. I absolutely love them. The lizard eye clock, come on, it's awesome. I know it's awesome. Please consider supporting my channel for that reason. Oh, also, I mentioned in the Green Owner video that I wasn't going to get a magnet fishing thing. Well, I've had a couple of keychain sales and I've had a donation through PayPal, and I'm like, well, kind of can't afford to do it yet, but I'm going to, because there was kind of a bonus thing, which is I spent the entire month thinking that one of my bikes was due for an MOT. And if you remember, I only did Derek a little while ago, so I was like, must be Divi that needs her MOT. This is because I had a phone call from someone who said, about your MOT in May. I spent the entire month thinking I had an MOT at the end. I nearly booked an MOT until I checked to see what date they went out and found out that one was December this year and one was like October next year, and I'm like, what? So it turns out it's Reno's bike. The company just called me about it instead. So I have kind of been budgeting that I was going to spend that money, so I'll get a magnet. We'll do some magnet fishing, it'll be fun. So that's going to happen. Oh, and the very last thing to mention is Derek is actually currently off the road, and there is a reason for that, which is his brakes, which have been funny for a while. I've just noticed they've got a lot worse. It really could do with having the caliper rebuilt, new pistons, and having the master cylinder rebuilt. Now I'm going to try and get hold of those parts, possibly in return for some promotion or review. Probably promotion more than anything, so that shouldn't be a problem, hopefully. One of the great things, and this is a sort of tool recommendation, is this is one of the reservoir screws, and this is stainless. The body of the reservoir is aluminium. Dissimilar metals. They will react with each other and get locked in, especially if you get some brake fluid down there. This one locked itself in hard. I don't do these up tight. Well, anyway, I used all the methods I could to get the other one out. This was having none of it, and I ended up using these screw outs. And yeah, it drills the head out, but you work up the sizes, and well, eventually you do it in reverse, obviously, and eventually you hope that it will grab and it unscrews. Well, it did in this instance, but it took 3 sizes and nearly drilled the head off of it. But it actually drilled it out quite nicely, that if you were going to have to just take the head off, that's quite a good way of doing it. You'll also note how soft this metal must have been to do that. Yeah, it's just old. So I've got to replace those as well as the other bits and pieces when I do that. Obviously I'm hoping to get a sponsor or offer some promotion to someone to get those parts, so a video on rebuilding the master cylinder and the front caliper will be coming. I haven't actually done a full rebuild on those two things, so it'll be fun to do. I've seen it done. It doesn't look too difficult, so yeah, shouldn't be a problem. But I think it's one of those jobs which you can do yourself and save yourself a lot of money, and people might be a bit daunted in doing because it's brakes. And I can understand that, but I don't think it's too difficult from what I've seen, so maybe if you see someone do it, you might be like, actually I could do that, and it would save you quite a lot of money, and it could also make you a lot safer if your brakes are being a bit dodgy, like mine are. One of the reasons I need to replace the pots on it is for some reason it appears the DRZ I have has plastic piston pots, opposed to metal ones. Well, thankfully the replacement kits use metal ones. Oh, there's one last thing. Thank you to my patrons, going up and down the side of the screen. We have now reached 102 people supporting the channel there. It's only a bollock a month. A buck a month. So like 77p, and it helps me support this channel. If I get a few hundred people on there, I could solve most of my problems with continuing doing what I'm doing, but otherwise you're helping while sales are low and the way that things are with YouTube. But let's not get into that. So, thank you for watching. I know this is a bit of an information dump on loads of random different bits and pieces, but that's what my week has been like. It was Reno's birthday yesterday. It was nice to have a day off relaxing with her. And next week I'll be getting back on with more clocks. I'm thinking, well, I might try and get one of the Dragonflies finished, maybe. But I'm also thinking about getting on making some different clocks, maybe a desk clock of some sort, or maybe one of the bigger style clocks, welded ones. I don't know. I want to play with it, because I've got clocks in stock, so I can do that. Let's shut up and end the video here, because otherwise I'm just going to keep going. Bye! If you enjoyed this video and the other content on the channel, please consider following the links in the description to show your support.